Okay, listen, all right, things have changed. My intention is to have these videos out every Monday and Thursday. The word of the Rona outbreak and the quarantine is pivot, bitch. Because that's what we doing. Every which way. We just pivoting. Because my access to certain things, certain materials, certain applications have changed since, the Rona showed her stank ass, musty ass head. But we just gonna keep going. Oh, what is this plant? I think this one needs to be watered. See, oh. Anyway, okay, so all right, okay. The original intent. Also, look at this mug. Karen, don't beat me up. Yeah, the original plan was to have these videos out every Monday and Thursday. Things have changed, so I'm still figuring out how I'm going to deliver that. I think that people are bored at home, and I be having these thoughts anyway, so I may as well start sharing them with you and whatever. Also, the song that's playing is called King by Fireboy DML, I think is his name. So if you like it, go look it up. He's an Afrobeats artist. Awesome. Alright, let's just get into it. Because I said that we were going to do quick facts about me at the beginning of all of these videos. Also, the last thing from the last video was that I showed you something and you had to figure out what it was. Hold up. So this is what it was. Okay, I showed you this. It's his tail. This is my son. His name is Sharkus. We travel around the world together. And he's my baby boy. He's about a year old now. And he's been an amazing blessing in my life. So, bitch. Alright, anyway, so I really like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, for the sake of transparency, and a little bit of vulnerability, I guess, which, ew, bitch. I really, really liked making that first video. It was a lot of fun. Using Adobe Premiere Pro for the first time and feeling like, ooh, I'm making a fucking documentary in this bitch. Ooh. I really enjoyed that, adding all the text and the sound effects and the cutscene. And it was a lot of fun. But things have changed, so we just gotta roll with it. So yeah, I am a little bit disappointed in the current state of affairs. I mean, for a lot of reasons. Like, I'm sad that niggas is dying too, but like, damn, bitch, like, can I just worry about my little piece of my life and my world? Don't make me feel guilty for feeling bad about something small. Like, don't let anybody make you feel that way. That's fucking, because, anybody got time for that. If you suppress your emotions, they will show up in other ways. And I ain't got time for that, okay? My family got all kinds of chronic illnesses. I don't have time for that to be showing up as, I don't know, fucking diabetes or the gout or something. Okay, so I'm just going to feel bad for a moment, and then I'm going to figure something else out. Okay, so me and my son, we wanted to, start with some facts. Okay. So the first fact, I think I'm going to do like 3, because 3 is a good number, right? Whatever. Okay. First facts, I go by the name King Dextina because I was prom king. In high school, I mean, I don't have that many male friends, huh? Listen, okay, we're gonna do these 3 facts real quick. I'm not gonna get too sidetracked, and then we're gonna jump into the story time. The story time is about the time in Kenya, which is probably gonna be a 2-part story, because, girl. Okay, so when we were in Kenya a year ago, some shit was going down, and we went to this really nice resort and ended up getting kidnapped at the end of it. But we'll get there, bitch. We'll get there. So starting off, I don't even know how this sounds. Like, I don't know. Ay, ay, ay. Lot of mercy. All right. Spirit, source, ancestors, universe, please allow me to find peace and positivity in all that is, because I have no control over what is happening, and may I relinquish the illusion of control. Okay, and that's how I recenter. Okay, so anyway, yes, I was prom king. Um, the boys at my high school, I mean, like, I don't really know y'all anymore. I didn't even really know y'all then, to be honest with you, because I wasn't really fucking with y'all. But they didn't really participate, you know? They didn't really, there was no school spirit there. I went to a really small high school. It was originally called John Jay, which was a hot fucking mess, and then he split it up into 3 different schools, which I went to the secondary school for law. There was a secondary school for research and da 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 for journalism. Bitch, anybody repeating that shit? Which one of them has changed their names. There's a new white people school in the building now because it was in Park Slope, and the white people didn't want their kids going to high school with the girl. Let's get back on track. So yes, I was prom king because none of them niggas was really doing anything, and I said I wanted to be prom king, and people voted for me. Okay, and also I just carry myself with that big dick energy, bitch. So really, you're welcome for my presence. Another fact about me: my family is from Guyana. My dad's side, my biological dad. Turn up, yes. Okay, yes. Serving you Caribbean realness, yes. Serving you curry shrimp, nigga, yes. Okay, giving jerk chicken teas, bitch. Plantains for breakfast. We call breakfast tea. Okay, British colony. I'm done. So my dad's side is from Jamaica, but I didn't really grow up with him like that. I don't really know that nigga. Also, he passed away. So but my mom's side's from Guyana, and so is my stepdad. So I lived in Guyana from the ages of 6 to almost 10. Shit was litty. Yeah, we had a grand old time, and yeah, that's that on that. If you don't know where Guyana is, it's the only English-speaking country in South America, but it's considered a part of the Caribbean. We're part of the Caribbean Union. We trade. Most of our trade is with the Caribbean. Like, it's north of Brazil, which everything is north of Brazil. And it's, what is this direction? East of technically that way's north, but whatever. It's east of Venezuela, and they got their own shit going on right now. Girl, so me no sir. And then a third fact. Oh, I guess what I do to get this bread. So I just graduated from MIT. We've been talked about that. And I'm an independent consultant. I create science, technology, engineering, math curriculum for kids of all ages, and actually universities as well. So I've taught third grade, 3rd through 5th, high school, and college. And I also do a lot of the storytelling for small businesses, entrepreneurs, startups. So I'll make, your first website, your pitch deck, how to get your brand together, and make you some business cards, and let's, give you that whole package and help people execute in the early stages of their company. So that's what I do. Also, I make these little videos because I got a lot of shit to talk. So let's start with the shit talking. So, okay, this is a story time about the time we got kidnapped in Kenya. But the first half is not about the kidnapping. It was about getting to the point to where we got kidnapped. So, okay. All right. So, me and some friends, we had a project. Let's start over. Me and some friends / classmates, we had a project in India. Then we decided, okay, since we're so close, we already on this side of the world, we're going to go to Kenya to visit two other friends. So it was me and Holly, and in Kenya was Juliet and Marion. Shout out to y'all niggas. Y'all is so crazy. Okay, so all right. So me and Holly, we get to Nairobi, and we're like, we're all hanging out. Juliet, she is a finesser. Like, this girl, like, if you think you finesse, bitch, you have never met a hustler until you meet Juliet. That girl, I don't know how she does it. But, I mean, I got my own finesses and my own hustles, but that bitch could figure some things out. So her thesis was on some like flexible solar panels, use cases, stuff like that. And so her advisor, which is also one of my advisors, love her to death. And Marion's advisor. Am I putting too much of our business in these streets? The world may never know. So our advisor told Juliet, okay, if you're going to be doing stuff with like flexible solar panels, I know you were thinking about refugee camps, but have you thought about like safari camps, like these, glamp ass places, like, so, that put a bug in her ear. She was like, say less. We gonna make this shit happen. So we get to Nairobi, went out for dinner, went out for drinks, and Juliet gets a message back from one of the safari camps that she reached out to, Angama. When I tell you, this place is luxurious. We could get into it later. We're not at that part of the story yet. But yeah, so she gets this message. She's like, all right, we're a research team, by the way. So just for your awareness, bitch, we go into this camp. We're about to do research for them. Also 2-night getaway. And we were like, pack the bags, let's go. Say less. What do we get a car? How do we get there? So naturally, we start calling some people, and Juliet finds this guy who like could drive us there. It's like a 6-hour drive away from where we're going. Most people at this safari camp, this is how nice this place is. Most people fly into the private, what you call that? Airstrip. They fly into the private airstrip, bitch. And I'm like, huh. That's wealth, okay? Anyway, so it's in the Mara. Well, I don't know why I said it like that, but like it was Spanish. But anyway, it's in the Mara, and the place in Lion King where the niggas is just like running across flatlands. It's like that. That's what it looks like. We actually passed by the inspiration for Pride Rock where they lifted up. That one. We passed by that on the way, which was like maybe an hour or so outside of Nairobi. I don't think it was that far. On this scary ass highway, do not get distracted, Dextina. Come back. Okay, so all right, where was I? Yes, finessed it. Packed our bags. She found this driver. I mean, we tried to get something for the Lolo, and we got what we paid for. Well, we might have got less than what we paid for, but we got something. Okay, bitch. So, all right, boom, next day. We were there for like a week, so things were just moving very quickly. We were just like, boom, 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 shit is set up, let's go. We're going to go do an energy audit for these niggas. We're going to help her with her research for her thesis, and also going to have a good time. Okay, we're going to live in the lap of luxury, beach. Naturally, while we were there, we were the only black people that did not work there, but, I mean, and Holly was the only Asian person, period. Which I don't know what that says about what was going on, but cool. So we got the car, and it's like this like van kind of thing, like it looks like a little safari van. It's one of those where the engine is like under where the passenger seat would have been. That it's just like it's one of those hard working kind of vehicles. So we're driving. We're like, cool. This will be fine. We get to maybe like an hour outside of Nairobi, and we're like, hey, something ain't right with this car, man. Like, something ain't right. It's hot as fuck in this bitch. Which, I mean, it's Nairobi, so it's hot, but like, we were baking in there. It was strange. And so I started feeling like maybe something was smoking, but I didn't really say nothing because I was like, maybe I'm just seeing things. I don't know, whatever. And then Holly's like, look. And she points at the area where the engine is, and it's just smoke coming from it. And I'm like, I don't think that's supposed to happen, girl. I don't think that's supposed to happen. And it's not plot twist. I mean, who's shocked? So the guy, like the driver, gets out and he's like, "Oh, it's fine. Like, we just need some water. We just need to get some water. It'll be fine." So he gets, I think, no, before he gets to the water, guys, see, now, if I wasn't doing this live and in one shot, I would have cut this up and got it in the prop. You know what? We good. Let me just hold on to my amethyst because I am getting frustrated with that. Okay. Anywho. Okay, so this guy, right? He's like, "Oh yeah, it can't go into third gear." Let's say third gear, because I don't know cars. I'm not a car driving ass bitch. I think it was third or second gear. It was one of the gears, and he couldn't get into it. He could just skip past that bitch. So it was the one that we needed to go up slight hills. So this guy, he can't get up the damn hill. So he starts going like all the way to the side and then all the way back to the other side of the street. This nigga is straight up zigzagging so he can like elongate, the path that we're taking to get up something that is not steep at all. And this engine is working. Like, it starts smoking up a lot more. So eventually we're like, "Bro, like, you need to fucking pull over because we not gonna make it. We not gonna make it." Now this is maybe like a couple 20 minutes or so after passing by the Pride Rock. No, I gotta meet you. That one. Passing by that, we stopped there. It was cute. Took some pictures. Whatever. I'll show y'all some pictures later. Or maybe I won't. They might just stay on my phone forever. So yeah, it was like maybe 20 minutes outside of that. So we really didn't make it anywhere, and we had been traveling for a while. So then we get to the side of the road and just pause there, and somebody on a motorcycle stops and is like, "I'm a mechanic. Do you need some help?" So he sent that guy, the driver sent that guy down the road to get some water or something. Okay. He sent him down the road and told him go, I don't know cars. We already discussed that. I'm a mechanical engineer, not a mechanic. And some of my family thinks that I'm a mechanic. And I'm like, I can't even drive, boo. Yeah, so we just were like, okay, this is fine. This will be okay. We're just gonna, we're just gonna take care of some things. And Juliet calls the resort or safari camp to just update them like, "Hey, some shit is going down. We don't know." And bro, it was getting brazy. So of course we're at the side of the road thinking shit is sweet, and we start taking photos because we're like, okay, let's do Beyonce album cover. Since we stuck, let's make the most of it. So we just got photos of us just, looking off into the whatever, the distance in the side of the road, whatever. Not really taking shit seriously. The guy comes back with water. It's spilling out. It's bubbling up. It's just not working. And the mechanic's like, "Bro, I don't think you're supposed to drive this car. I don't think this is going to make it to where y'all going." So the driver, a charlatan, is like, "No, it's fine. We're going to make it. It's whatever. It's just a couple more hours." Meanwhile, like, mind you, we're about like 2 hours or so in, and we're only about the distance of like, we're nowhere near where we're supposed to be the way that he was driving. So this guy's like, "All right, I'll drive you over to the next town. We'll find somebody to take y'all to where y'all going." All right, so boom. We get over to like the nearest town very slowly, and he says like, "Oh, I'm going to call my friend and he's going to come pick us up and we're going to go." This man is a fucking liar and a cheat, because I know he did not know whoever the fuck that was with the car that came and got us. So I can't remember if this was, what year was this? It's all running together now. I want to say 2019. So this is like end of January, beginning of February 2019. So I want to say, I can't remember if he got into the back seat with us and with all our shit, or if he just rented a car from somebody. Either way, we had somewhere to be. So we're driving, whatever. He's like, "Okay, well, you know, we need to make it to the sun is going down, bitch. And this is, you know what? It was a lot going on. So we need to make it to inside of like the safari camp area, like into the Mara, because it's like a national park kind of situation. So you need to like pay to get in, and there's only certain roads, and they close it off at a certain time because nigga lions, tigers, and bears might get you. I don't know, something like that. So so yeah, so we were like, ooh, I don't know if we're gonna make it. We start calling the camp like, hey, like, you know, we're supposed to be coming there, and you know, there's like a 2 hour portion of the road like that is not road. So you need the kind of van that we were coming in, but now the car that he rented was one of those regular, I think you driving niggas call it sedans. It was just like a regular, degular little car, and there's no way that that thing was gonna make it. So, hi, cool. We're driving. We get to a town that's, I think, one town away or something, and the driver's like, it's okay, because if we don't make it, we could stop in Ragnarok, or wherever. Listen, my Kenyan friend's gonna beat me up for that, but I don't remember the place. It's Narok, but it reminds me of Ragnarok, so that's how I remember it. So you're welcome. So he's like, yeah, we'll just stop there, get a hotel, spend the night, and then we'll go the rest of the way if the parks are closed. I said, you gonna get a hotel and stay in fucking Ragnarok when we go over to this goddamn paradise over here, because we saw pictures on the internet, and there's no way I'm staying in a 1-room shack with all you niggas when I could be living it up over here at Angama. Got me fucked up, sir. So we stopped in Ragnarok just to wait for so we got in touch with the safari people. They were like, okay, we'll send somebody down to meet you before the entrance to the park, because that road y'all really shouldn't be driving in that kind of car. So we said, cool, somebody's gonna come meet us. We at Ragnarok, people come in, you know, they trying to sell us corn for some reason, because I don't know. But it was crazy because everybody on the street was selling corn. So at one point, it's like, I don't think that's smart. Like, why would you all sell the same roasted corn, my nigga? If I could travel 1 foot and get another piece of corn, it just was not making sense. So people were surrounding our car, shoving their corn into it. And I was like, my nigga, I don't want no fucking corn. I want to be living in the lap of luxury. I don't want to be here. So we just like rolled up the windows. That was a super random like thing that happened. I don't know why. So yeah, we surrounded by niggas swarming, trying to sell us corn for some reason in the middle of Ragnarok at night, just trying to make it, like just trying to get to where we going, you know. So the driver, shady bitch, I knew he knew that car was not gonna make it. Like, I don't remember how I know, but I know. I don't know. I think it was the ancestors was just whispering in my ear, this nigga is a charlatan. Don't trust him. So he wanted to be paid for like going and returning. Like, he was like, oh, I'll come get you guys in 2 days. And I'm like, in what? How? From where? What? No, we don't want you. So when we get to the driver from the safari camp, I forgot his name. He was such a nice guy. The other one, the driver that was taking us through the mud and was lying the whole time, he was like, oh, make sure you call me when you're about to return them. You're going to drive them down to this point, okay? Because no matter what car he gets, he knows he can't go on the road that we about to go on. And he's like, yeah, so just, you know, you'll drive them back, right? And then, you know, and then we'll be good. And I'm like, if you don't get the fuck, we will never call you again, bum bitch. Like, lose our number, okay? Trying to get paid in advance so that he knows that we're going to come back with him. No, sure the fuck we not. Ugh. Anyway, I want to say his name was, let's just say Kevin. That sounds like some Kevin behavior. Yeah, gross. Anyway, what? He just wanted to taste. I know children are not supposed to drink coffee, but like, you know, he was curious. Oh yeah, I meant to show y'all this outfit. Outfit sick. I should be walking with a tissue. Okay, 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 okay. Yes, yes. You're welcome. This is the Penda. Get it together. It has sleeves, but I tied it in the back like a little bow because I just wanted to try something different. Anyway, girl, so where was I? Yeah, he was trying to convince this dude to come bring us back so that he could pick us up and that he'd get paid. And I say, if you don't get the fuck, okay, get the fuck, the entire fuck, get it, bitch, get the fuck. So you know, we're like, never talk to us again. We get in the car with this nice guy. We're like 4 of us. I think the 3 of us were in the back. I want to say for some reason all 4 of us were in the back, but maybe not. Girl, when I tell you, we were in a 4x4, just like this next to each other, and every fucking hill, every bump, everything, we just over and over again for 2 hours, just fucking in the middle of the night, can't see shit, don't know where we going, just fucking flipping all through this bitch like this. And I'm like, how was he supposed to get us to where we were going in this regular, what you niggas call sedan, and think that we were gonna make it in one piece? Like, we were in a truck and still feeling all them hits. And I was just, listen, at one point I felt like a flip pancake. Like, there was one huge bump. Like, there was one, like, where we really just flew. And I was like, so this is it. This is how we die. Take me, Jesus. Thank you so much for this experience. I thought I was going to be living in the lap of luxury, but it turns out I'm going to be going to a different heaven today. Like, I was ready. I was like, well, death becomes us. That's it. But, you know, it was fine. We did not die. We spent 2 hours just fucking, just like this in the car. Like, we hitting the fucking diddy bop over and over again. And we finally got to our destination, and it was so lovely. They kept the kitchens open for us, and the bar was open, and they were like, yeah, just help yourself to whatever. And them niggas was not touching, like, my friends were like, oh no, I don't need anything that you did. I was like, bitch, where the wine glasses at? The fuck? After what we just been through? I am not, listen, I'm not one to be coy. I'm not one to keep it cute. I'm not one to do any of that. No, I want to start this party. You know, they had this bathroom that was so nice. It looked like, we called it the Beyonce room because it just had, like, I don't know how to describe it, y'all. Like, whenever I get back up and running on all of my devices and stuff, maybe I'll show you some videos because that shit was just fire. I mean, it's on my phone. I mean, I could find it, but I don't know how that's going to work for me to just, what do I just do? Just show it like this. Anyway, iconic. So, yeah, we got there, you know, they were like, yeah, the kitchen's open, order whatever you want. People were so hospitable, and they were so nice, and the staff was really sweet, and they kept calling us sister, and I was like, thank God. They told us to leave our bags, they'll take it to our room, and whatever, it'll be fine, whatever. I said, bitch, this is how I like to be treated, okay? I don't like all that other shit. I'm just, So that made me really forget the drive up there for the most part. And then, yeah, we just had a really nice dinner. Enjoyed our stay. Beautiful views, my nigga. Like, we were just, it was amazing. The shadiest part, though, was that we were in the pilot's quarters. But we had to do an energy audit. So we had to see every, like, tent and every, like, you know, all the facilities. So he was like, yeah, sorry, we're booked up. But we knew that wasn't true because we had to go into the tents and a lot of them were empty. And I was like, this is why you don't trust white people. But anyway, I mean, yeah, a safari camp in Kenya run by white people. Like, y'all are like weeds. You just invade and grow anywhere. Like, whatever, girl. But anyway, we had a blast, and it was an amazing place, and we were eating breakfast with a view, bitch. Like, I was pinkies up the whole time. They did our laundry, and my clothes were clean, but I was like, wash them again. I don't know. I don't have any problem with it. I like them to be cleaned and pressed, bitch. Thank you so much. Yeah, and then we went to bed. But anyway, girls, so I'll continue with the second half of that story on a later date. I don't know, whenever this Rona thing is all figured out, maybe things will be back to normal, which there is no normal because I only ever made one video for y'all. But yeah, we'll just figure it out. This shit is like, remember what I said? It's like jazz. Something completely intolerable, but for some reason people like it. Fight your mother, bitch. I don't care. But yeah, so the second half of that story is about how we got kidnapped. Okay, we was just trying to go home and we ended up getting kidnapped. And I'm gonna call those people who kidnapped us Kevin too. Because Kevin is just the name of a fucking asshole. Okay? It just is. Maybe I'll tell you a story about that, about why I say that, but then it's gonna really get this nigga in trouble because I think people who watch this might know him, but fuck him, he shouldn't have been weird. Shouldn't have been weird. You shouldn't have been weird. Why do I have to protect? You know what? I'm gonna go. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for coming to my YouTube channel, for indulging in my beauty, for, you know, all of this is Fenty, by the way, except for the mascara. And the lip. Yeah, all this is Fenty, other than that. So thank you, Robin Rihanna Fenty, for hooking the bitch up. Trophy wife, ew. Yeah, so I'm gonna catch y'all niggas later. I guess I'll leave you with something. I don't know what I'll leave you with. I think I'll just leave you. She said to all of her exes. Yeah, so best of luck out there in them streets, bitch. Stay safe or whatever. And I'll catch y'all niggas next time. Bye.